old Mundo Monday. We're going to be taking a month-long break from new videos. So for this last video of spring, we're focusing on a very special, very important topic. You! Yes! You! You Matter. Written and illustrated by Christian Robinson. Let's go read the dedication page. For anyone who isn't sure if they matter, you do. Look into the microscope. The small stuff. Too small to see. Those who swim with the tide, and those who don't. The first to go, and the last. You matter. When everyone thinks you're a pest, I don't like to be bit by mosquitoes. Yeah. When something is just out of reach, she's a big old dinosaur. Still got that mosquito bite. When everyone is too busy to help, you matter. If you fall down, you're a meteor, even if you're just a person who falls down. If you have to start all over again. Even if you're really gassy, you matter. Sometimes home is far away. She's way up in space. You think that's her little boy in that picture? Sometimes someone you love says goodbye. Do you think that's him? He's the one who's in the picture in the other page. Thinking about his mom up in the rocket ship, in the space station. Sometimes you feel lost and alone, but you matter. Old and young. The first to go, and the last. The small stuffed, too small to see. You matter. You do matter! It's the truth! I've heard people complain that being special or important is something that should be reserved for only some people. What? That if everyone is special, then nobody's special because nobody stands out. That is nonsense. Take it from me, I'm the whole world. And the reason everyone is special is because everyone is different, totally unique. There is no one else who can replace you. Sure, some people are better at some things than others, but there are other things that other people do better. And no one does anything in the exact same way. This is why we share stories about all sorts of people here on Mundo Monday, because everyone's story is unique and special. What makes you special? What makes you, shall we say, super? What's your superpower? What's My Superpower? By Aviaq Johnston, illustrated by Tim Mack. In a little house in the very middle of a small town where winter is always longer than summer. Oh, we've talked about that before. She must live in the far north by the Arctic Circle. Yeah, this is another book by the publisher Inhabit Media. Inhabit Media. Which specializes in the stories of the Inuit people of northern Canada. Anyway, in a little house in the very middle of a small town where winter is always longer than summer, the far north of Canada, a little girl named Nalvana lived with her mother. Nalvana loved everything about her small town. She loved the quiet roads with lots of space to play hide and seek, and tag, and street hockey. She loved to ride her bike without worrying about cars coming down the road like big monsters. Anana, she calls her mother Anana, just like in Maya Nana Zamaltik. As you can see how everyone's story is unique, even though both these stories are Inuit. Nalvana seems far too energetic to stay curled up peacefully in an Amaltik. Too big, too. What's on her mind is pretty big as well. Listen. Nana, Nirvana said to her mother one day, if I had a superpower, I could fight big monsters, you know? Yes, Panik, her mother replied as she stroked Nirvana's hair. Do you think I'll ever have a superpower? Nirvana asked. I don't know, Panik. Maybe, her mother said with a smile. Nirvana always thought about what it would be like to have superpowers. Everywhere she went, she wore a yellow cape made from a blanket and a pair of snowmobiling goggles resting on her head. On the first day of school, Nirvana was in gym class when a boy named Davide ran into the gym so quickly he was just a blur. All the other kids tried to race him, but he was faster than all the kids in the class. Davide, you have a superpower, Nirvana excitedly told him. You can run faster than a skidoo. You think that's true? Davide asked her, beaming. I know it's true, said Nirvana. I wonder what my superpower is. Nirvana went home after school and told her mom all about Davide. He was so fast he almost burned the floor of the gym, Nirvana told her. He was like the wind on a blizzardy day. Well, he must have super speed, her mother replied. If Davide has a superpower, does that mean I can have a superpower too? Nirvana asked. I'm sure we'll find out soon, her mom said. Nirvana imagined herself flying in the sky, or talking to animals, or even breathing underwater. The days began to grow colder, but that did not stop Nirvana from going to the playground to play with her friends. One day, Nirvana saw her friend Mata swinging so high it looked like she was going to loop around the swing set. Nirvana and her friends all stared at Mata, amazed. And suddenly, Mata was flying from the swing. She landed so far away that Nirvana was sure Mata had flown through the air. You can fly! You can fly! Nirvana said. Mata smiled widely. Really? She asked. Of course, Nirvana said. If you keep practicing, someday you'll be able to fly all the way around the world. When Nirvana went home that day, she told her mom all about the amazing flying girl she had seen at the playground. She was flying? Her mom asked. Well, she was jumping very far, Nirvana explained. But I think she'll be able to fly for real, if she keeps trying. Nirvana started jumping around the house, off the couch and the tables, trying to see if she could be like Mata. I don't think your superpower is flying, Panik, her mom said. But don't worry, we'll figure out what your special talent is soon. The next day, Nirvana and her friends brought their sleds to the big hill next to their school to go sliding. Nirvana's cousin, Janazi, was already at the top of the hill building an inuksuk. All across the top of the hill, there were snow sculptures of animals and snowmen, even a whole igloo. Janazi, did you make these? Nirvana asked. Yup, he said, all of them. Even that polar bear right there. It was easy. What else can you make? She asked. Anything. I can make a caribou, and maybe even a monkey. I can make things out of rocks and even ice. Is it your superpower to make things? Nirvana asked. Can you build whatever you can think of? Yep, he replied. I can build anything. Nirvana told her mom all about Janazi's superpower. But didn't you know Janazi's dad has that superpower too? Janazi is going to be a carver, just like his father. Does that mean I might have that superpower too? Nirvana asked. I've never tried to build anything before. Why don't you try it out? Her mom said. Nirvana tried to build an inuksuk out of her blocks, but it fell over. She tried to make a house out of her Legos, but it was too hard. She sighed. I guess it's not my superpower. Her mom hugged her tight. I'm sure we'll figure it out soon, Panik. Nirvana kept finding friends who had superpowers whenever she went out to play. When she went swimming in the spring, she met a boy named Adami, who could hold his breath underwater longer than anyone else. They were playing games in the water, and Nirvana wanted to see who could hold their breath the longest. She thought she'd been under the water for minutes, but after she ran out of breath and came up to the surface, Adami stayed underwater for much longer. When he finally came up, Nirvana said, You can hold your breath for a really long time! That must be your superpower! You think so? Adami said. I know so, Nirvana said. Cool, Adami said. It's like I'm half fish. Nirvana was happy for her friends. They had all found the things that they were good at. She liked to tell them they had superpowers, and she liked to see them smile. They all seemed so happy to have a special talent. But Nelvana wished she knew what her superpower was. Nana, Nelvana said when she came home from school one day, I still don't know what my superpower is. Am I ever going to figure it out? Her mom gave her a big smile. I think I know what your superpower is, Pennick, she said. Nelvana looked up at her mom, excited but confused. What is it? Can I fly like Mata? Or am I really strong? No, Pennick. Can't you see? Her mother asked as she hugged Nelvana close. Your superpower is making people feel good about themselves. Nelvana smiled. I think that's a good superpower to have, she said. Go, Nelvana! That's an awesome superpower to have. She spots what makes everyone special and lets them know it. Though, there are far too many people who do the opposite. They see what makes someone different, and they put that person down for it, instead of celebrating the differences. Don't be like that. Be like Nelvana. And don't let the meanies get you down either. You are special. You are unique. You are every good thing. I Am Every Good Thing by Derrick Barnes and illustrated by Gordon C. James. I am a non-stop ball of energy, powerful and full of light. I'm a go-getter, a difference maker, a leader. I am every good thing that makes the world go around. You know, like gravity, or the glow of moonbeams over a field of brand new snow. I'm good to the core, like the center of a cinnamon roll. Yeah, that good. I am skateboard tricks, scrape knees and elbows, but you know what? I'm right back on my feet again. I am one eye open, one eye closed, peeking through a microscope, gazing through a telescope, checking out the spaces around me and plotting out those far-off places I have yet to go, but will. I am a gentleman and a scholar. I'm kind and polite, like yes ma'am and yes sir, helping my grandmother cross the street and saying bless you when a stranger has to sneeze. I'm a cool breeze, a perfect paper airplane that glides for blocks, for miles, forever. I am a roaring flame of creativity, a lightning round of questions in a star-filled sky of solutions. I'm an explorer, planting a flag on every square foot of this planet where I belong. I'm a sponge, soaking up information, knowledge, and wisdom. I want it all, and I'm all ears. I am Saturday mornings in the summertime. I'm 2 bounces and a front flip off the diving board. I'm hilarious. I'm the life of the party. I'm that smile forming on your face right now. I'm the boom bop, boom boom bop when the bass line thumps and the kick drum jumps. I'm the perfect beat, the perfect rhyme, keeping everything on point and always on time, but you already knew that. I'm a grand slam, bases fully loaded. I'm a nasty 2-handed dunk holding onto the rim, just to remind you that I'm still the man. Believe that. I'm the undisputed champion, a highlight reel of magnificence. I am the celebration, the applause, and the standing ovation. I am victory. I'm a brother, a son, a nephew, a favorite cousin, a grandson. I'm a friend. I'm real. I'm tight hugs, a hand to hold, a shoulder to cry on, if you have to. I hope you never have to. I'm here. Although I'm something like a superhero, every now and then I am afraid. I'm not what they call me, and I will not answer to any name that is not my own. I am what I say I am. I am that sound in the forest when the mighty tree falls. I'm waves crashing gently on the shore. I am a force of nature, a miracle, a blessing. I am brave. I am hope. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I am worthy of success, of respect, of safety, of kindness, of happiness. And without a shadow of a doubt, I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved.
Yes, you are. And I love you exactly the way you are. Go be the best you can be.